Ancient Warrior, welcome back to Prepping and Free America. If you like what you hear here, hit the subscribe button. If you want to be the first kid on your block to know what craziness I'm talking about next, hit the bell icon with all. And leave comments, folks. I'll get to them ASAP, which means for me within 24 hours. Sooner if I see them. Mercy, mercy, mercy. Let's talk about crime. Guys, there seems to be a lot of it going on right now. Young lady in a furniture store out in California was knifed to death by a known felon. In Las Vegas this last weekend, a family of 7 was wiped out by a known felon with no driver's license driving a Dodge Charger or Dodge Challenger at over 100 miles an hour when he blew a light and hit their van. You've got all kinds of shooting going on in Chicago, and they're not even waiting to do it at night anymore. It's hitting in the middle of the day. New York, I was listening to a video the other day from a guy named Rappaport. He's an actor who filmed a guy stealing a bunch of stuff out of a Rite Aid. It came to light. I saw the other day after I saw the video. I saw it came to light that, are you ready for this, folks? I know this is going to be hard to understand. Rite Aid decided to close that store because they was losing too much to theft. Why is this going on? Nationwide. Hell, right here in Amarillo. We had 4 teenage kids arrested the other night for using a gun to carjack people here in Amarillo. There were 5 kids. 4 of them now are in jail. The 5th one, I don't know why he's not, but I kind of suspect I do know. I bet you I could figure it out with half my brain behind my back. We have guys walking up, ambushing our cops. You know, look at, I believe their names were Rivera and Mora in New York City on a domestic violence call, and the guy opened a fire on him. Another known felon with a long rap sheet who had an illegal gun, had a 40-round magazine hooked into the bottom of that Glock. And you're not going to get me started on what I think of some of the people in New York City's comments. You know, they bitch about cops, and then the first person, when they're having a problem, the first people they call is a cop. Houston, Texas, we've had 4, count them, 1, 2, 3, 4 cops shot. 1, a constable, was assassinated. by a known felon, by an illegal alien who had a warrant for him out of El Salvador, and the Biden administration overlooked it. He murdered a cop here. We had a guy who, I guess he was wanting to speed down in Houston. Got into a firefight with cops. 3 minor injuries from the cops. Cops got, I think one was shot in the leg, one was shot in the hand or the foot, arm, and the other was shot in the foot. Now I call them minor. They're not life-threatening, let's put it that way. We have firefighters trying to fight fires, and they're getting shot at by idiots. I told a friend of mine the other day that there are 3 jobs I did not want. And he looked at me and he said, "What are they?" And I said, "I wouldn't be a teacher for nothing." I've got a friend, she's always trying to get me to become a substitute teacher. There's no way in heaven's name. Wouldn't be a cop or a firefighter. Also wouldn't be a paramedic. You know, there's no use in hanging a target on your chest. My neighbor across the street's a fireman. He's a nice guy. I worry about him because he's a young guy. He's gonna take chances like every young guy does. But he's smart. So I imagine the chances he takes now will be he and his buddies will watch each other's backs. Why is this going on nationwide? We have communists who are in charge, communists who are DAs, and they're overlooking the laws. Houston, Texas has had, and I believe I saw this right, 150 felons have gotten out of jail and within 72 hours reoffended. Most of them, when they reoffend, they're going after the witnesses. Folks, it's time to stand up and be counted. It's time for you to tell these idiotic fools running these cities that we'll no longer accept second best. All these groups, Black Lives Matter and Antifa and the anarchists, they're all worried about the criminal. But nobody looks after the victims. Guys, with that being said, I'm tired. It's been a long day. So it's better to have this stuff and not need it than need it and not have it. I'm the Ancient Warrior and we're out. And remember, if you're prepping, you live in free America. Have a blessed night.